morning, everyone. Today we will dig deep into the topic moving in rhythm with the universe, how to live in alignment. There is a quiet truth that most of us overlook in our busyness. Nothing in the universe is still. Every atom trembles with energy. Every star dances in its orbit. Every ocean rises and falls with the pull of a distant moon. Even when you are sitting perfectly still, you are moving. Your heart beats, your lungs rise and fall, your cells vibrate. The earth itself spins under your feet. If you pause long enough to sense it, you will realize that existence itself is a great symphony of motion. The question is not whether we move, but whether we move in harmony with that music. This harmony is what we call moving in rhythm with the universe or living in alignment. Learning to align our life's tempo with the deeper pulse of nature and the cosmos. The eternal turning. Imagine the earth from space, a blue and green sphere turning on its axis once every 24 hours, leaning ever so slightly so that seasons are born. Around it, the moon circles every 27 days, pulling the tides like a gentle shepherd. Together, earth and moon race around the sun once a year, while the sun itself moves in an orbit around the Milky Way galaxy that will take more than 200 million years to complete. These motions are not chaotic. They are precise and ordered, held by invisible laws, gravity, electromagnetism, and nuclear forces that are so consistent they have guided sailors for centuries and power our space missions. On Earth, this cosmic turning shapes everything: the length of our days, the change of our seasons, the cycles of growth and decay in plants, the migrations of animals, the sleep patterns of humans. Even our bodies obey these cycles. Our circadian rhythm, the internal clock in our brain, responds to the light and darkness, telling us when to be alert and when to rest. Our heartbeat and breathing follow patterns of contraction and release. Every cell in us is attuned in some way to the dance of the larger whole. Nature's willing surrender. If you watch a forest through the season, you've noticed something profound. Nothing resists its own cycle. A maple tree does not cling to its leaves in winter. A river does not try to reserve its flow. The moon does not wish to be full all month. Nature does not waste its energy fighting the inevitable. It yields to the turn of the wheel, not in defeat, but in trust. The tree lets go of its leaves, knowing spring will return. The river flows to the sea because it is part of the water's endless journey through clouds and rain. Humans, however, are masters of resistance. We cling to youth, resist change, demand constant growth, and resent endings. We want perpetual summer, yet this refusal to move with natural rhythm is exactly what causes so much of our stress and suffering. The language of frequency. Science tells us that everything in existence vibrates. A rock may seem solid, but its atoms are in constant motion. Light is a wave, sound is a wave, and though produces measurable brain waves. Frequency is simply the speed of vibration. Every being, from a bumblebee to a planet, has its own natural frequency. When two frequencies match, something magical happens, resonance. You've probably seen in music, pluck one guitar string and another of the same pitch will hum in sympathy. The two are not touching, yet they move in unison because their frequencies are in alignment. Human beings are also tuning forks. Our bodies, minds, and emotions have frequencies that can either clash with or harmonize with the world around us. When we are in tune, eating in rhythm with our metabolism, resting when our body needs it, moving when energy is high, thinking in alignment with truth, we resonate with life itself. We feel balanced, peaceful, alive. When we are out of tune, forcing activity in exhaustion, ignoring our body's needs, feeding ourselves chaos, resisting change, we feel strained, disconnected, and heavy. While we are out of rhythm, modern life makes it dangerously easy to lose our natural tempo. We live by artificial clocks instead of the sun. We wake to alarms, eat by schedules that ignore hunger, and work under fluorescent lights long after the sun has set. Technology keeps us lit and connected 24/7, but also robs us from natural cues that kept our ancestors in sync with nature. We chase productivity at the expense of rest, treating our bodies like machines rather than living organisms. And when fatigue, anxiety, or illness set in, we medicate the symptoms rather than realign with the source. The result? We are out of step in the universe music, like the drummer hitting the beat just a fraction too late. That tiny misalignment, repeated over time, can throw the whole song off balance. How to return to the cosmic beat, reconnecting with the universe rhythm, is less about effort and more about listening. It's about sensing the tide and moving with it rather than against it. Here are some practical ways to do it. Rise with the sun, rest with the night. Our ancestors woke up at dawn and rest at dusk for thousands of years. Aligning our sleep with this natural cycle allows the body's hormones, melatonin, cortisol, serotonin, to function optimally. Honor the body's signals, hunger, thirst, fatigue, and the urge to move are messages, not inconveniences. Responding to them restores harmony between our inner clock and outer environment. Practice daily stillness. In music, silence is as important as sound. Between heartbeats, there is a pause. Between breaths, a quiet gap. Taking a few minutes each day to sit in stillness, breathing, meditating, or simply watching the wind in the trees is the way tuning our inner instrument. Embrace the season you are in. Life has seasons: learning, building, harvesting, resting. Struggling to remain in the past season or forcing the next one to arrive early only creates friction. Peace comes from living fully in the one you are in now. Align work and rest cycles. Just as nature has periods of growth and dormancy, so do we. Working intensely without pause drains our energy. Alternating effort with rest keep the rhythm sustainable. What harmony really means? Harmony with the universe is often misunderstood as passivity, as if moving with the current means giving up control. But in truth, harmony is cooperation with larger flow, not surrender to it. Think of a skilled surfer. They do not fight the wave, but they also don't just float. They move with the water's energy, steering with intention, adapting with each change. The wave provides the power, the surfer provides the guidance. This is what it means to live in rhythm with the cosmos. We allow its movement to carry us, but we still choose our direction. The spiritual dimension. Many wisdom traditions from Taoism and Christian mysticism speak of aligning with greater order. In Taoism, it's called Wu Wei, the effortless action that arises from being in tune with the Tao. In Christian thought, it is surrender to God's will, trusting His timing and design. In both, the idea is the same. When our spirit vibrates at a higher frequency through love, compassion, gratitude, we naturally align with the source of life. When our spirit is burdened with fear, hatred, or greed, we sink into disharmony. Thus, moving with the universe is not just physical or emotional alignment, it is moral and spiritual alignment. It is tuning the heart to a higher note. The dewdrop's wisdom at dawn. The dewdrop rests on the blade of grass, born with the night's cool breath. It catches the light, glitters for a few hours, and then disappears under the warmth of the sun. The dewdrop does not panic as it's vanishing. It knows it will return when the night comes again. Its entire existence is a trust in a cycle, appearing, shining, fading, returning. If we live in such trust, we would not fear the endings of our lives. We would understanding that change is not destruction but transformation. The same life in a new form. When we live in rhythm, when we move in harmony with the universe, something changes. Our days feel less frantic. We begin to notice patterns we once ignored. The way our energy rises in morning, dips in afternoon, renews after rest, the way certain decisions feel right when made at the right time, the way life flows more smoothly when we stop forcing it. Opportunities arrive without the push of desperation. Relationships feel less strained. Even in difficulty, we sense a deeper steadiness, as if the ground beneath us is moving and we are moving with it. A final reflection. The universe will keep turning whether we notice it or not. The question is whether we choose to stumble against its beat or dance with it. Dancing does not erase hardship. Storms still come, winter still arrive, but when we move with the rhythm of life, even our struggles have a kind of grace. We are like a boat that leans into the wind instead of tipping against it, like a boat that rides the current instead of flapping frantically. Harmony is not the absence of motion, it is the motion that feels like home. And once you feel that, once your heart, your mind, your body, and your spirit are moving with the music of the cosmos, you will wonder how you ever lived any other way. Thank you so much, and I hope you like the video, and I wish you have a very wonderful life and tune into with the universe.